All right. Unite Ohio's future. I'm going to try to not be so long-winded if that's possible. Unite Ohio's future is obviously dictated by its past. So this is what we have done in less than 6 months. We have been able to secure not just one elderly woman's rights, but the entire all the complexes that are owned by that management agency. We secured their right to be able to fly the American flag unimpeded. We have been able to get food out to families and clothes out to families. We have been able to be part in what's going on in Whitehall, which I'm going to give some details on because we have events for that, which involves schools, police, courts, all of this. So that's what we've been able to do. Unite Ohio is a banner organization for many organizations. Test Monsanto, people that protest saying that they want to end the Fed Reserve, because it's neither federal nor reserve. We have the Patriot organizations, Ohio Patriot Bikers. We've been talking to them a lot and working with them. They've given us good information that we've got to families for other biker organizations, Bikers Against Child Abuse, for them to work with us. So we've been working with them, and we have been able to expand and grow at a rate that only something larger than all of us could be responsible for. We didn't go to school for this. This isn't something that we hoped it would happen. We hoped that we would explode in membership the way that we have, but it was just a hope, and now we have the Forgotten Country Columbus Freedom Rally, Awaken Cincinnatians, the Anons in Toledo, Ohio, the Anons in Akron, Ohio. We've worked with and are working with Daniel Johnson from Panda, who now does the Solutions Institute. They'll release in January. We're working with militia from 6 or 7 different states now to have a solidarity rally. We're hoping that'll be even more states. If you're a militia leader, please contact us if that's something you're interested in. You can check my other videos to see more what that's about. But we're having militia from at least 6 to 7 different states so far are going to have open carry rallies in their state that day, and we're helping to orchestrate that. We want to be seen with the militia. We want to be seen with all protest rally groups, anti-Common Core, anti-Monsanto, doesn't matter what it is. We all come out together. We all work together. We do food drives together. We invite everybody else to join us. Doesn't matter if you're a member of a group or not. We want everybody. It's your community, so you can pick it up. You can lift it up. You can help it. You've been told you can't. That's a lie. It's an absolute lie. We're proof of that. We have people in our group that fit every single demographic: man, woman, child, retirement age, 18 years old, everything in between, working professionals. It's everybody, because everybody sees, we all have to come together. We're all watching our country circle the drain together so we can all pick it up together. So that's kind of the basis for us, who we are, what we do. We have, like I said, we have some events up. We are going to go to the Board of Education meeting in the city of Whitehall. The reason for this is there's a couple of families in Whitehall that it was reported to them that the bus driver had struck one of the children. Subsequently, we have found out that he struck both of the children. There are videotapes that can't be released that have him harming the children. One of the children is disabled, and he tied the guy's name is Christopher Lidostansky, and he tied the disabled child's legs to the chair and drove like that. He was driving to his own house, He drove after harming the one little girl. You can see he has her on his lap, where she's sitting kind of crooked on his lap, and he's holding her hand, and says, "Does that feel good?" or something like that. And I think that's maybe what he said. And so this guy is just the worst of the worst, and we're helping out the families. We've been helping out the families with trying to get in contact with different resources, trying to bring notoriety to the case. So we're asking that people will continue to do that, that we'll go ahead and start to post the dossier of information that we have on this, and we're going to ask that people share, and make phone calls. Sometimes that's all you can do is make a phone call. So you can at least do that. For these kids that have been hurt, this could have been anyone's kids, especially if we didn't, find out what was going on, to get in there and blow it up. It's on channel 4, 6, 10, and 28. All those channels are covering it. He was supposed to be arraigned in court on Friday, and it was postponed. I think they're hoping that the Central Ohio community will forget about these families and forget about this case. So let's remind them that we've not forgotten, and let's call the media, let's call the schools, let's call the superintendent's office, let's call the attorneys, the prosecutors. This man was only charged with misdemeanors. He wasn't even charged with felonies. And when he throws the girl up against the side of the bus, you can hear her head thud against the inside. Since then, she's been diagnosed with concussion and possible PTSD. And she was throwing up at school and having bad headaches and all of this. And pretty sure it's because of the abuse from this guy. So we probably found out I don't know. We found out at a good time because it stopped it from happening, and we want to continue to bring notoriety to who this man is and what he will never be. We need everybody in every community to know that he is a danger, that he deserves felony charges. We want that judge to hear us. He will be at the school board meeting on Thursday, November the 13th. It starts at 6 o'clock at Rosemore Middle School. Rosemore Middle School is located at 4800 Langley, that's Langley Avenue, Whitehall, that's Whitehall, Ohio, 43213. Their main office number is this is to the middle school, just in case you need to get directions there. 614-417-5200. If you would like to contact the Whitehall Board of Education, their phone number is 614-417-5000. So we will be there Thursday at 6 o'clock at the school board meeting. We invite our anti-Common Core folks to show up. We, of course, want every Anon to be there that can be there. Unite Ohio will be there. We will probably have 3% Patriots there as well. Can't imagine we won't have a lot of our groups out there in support of these families and in support of showing, we want to make sure that the school board does the right thing. They're the only ones that can fire this man. School can't fire this man. Only the school board can. So we want to make sure that that's what they do. Then, December 1st, Franklin County Courthouse, downtown. Be there at 8:30 in the morning. I believe court starts at 9, and we don't know what time he'll be arraigned on that day. It doesn't matter. Everyone goes in on a docket, and they are expecting him to go in on these misdemeanor charges, maybe plead to 2 of them, and then walk out. And we want him locked up. He should not be in our society. Christopher Lidostansky, the child abuser, should have felony charges. The case should be reinvestigated. The prosecutor should either be dismissed and given there should be another prosecutor brought in so that it can be reinvestigated and he can be recharged properly. We have quoted the Ohio Revised Section Code that talks about how his actions are a felony. Period. End of story. There's no debate. It's very simple. And so that's, that's what Unite Ohio's getting into. We've got those two events right now. We are also, and let me remind everybody of these. This is November 14, falls on a Thursday, 6 o'clock, Rosemore Middle School at 4800 Langley Avenue, Whitehall, Ohio, 43213. And then December 1st, we will be at the courthouse in support of the families. And as a community coming together saying, listen, this wasn't done right. Something's wrong with this. He wasn't charged correctly. The man was never even arrested. So he doesn't have, it saves him from having an arrest record. Let me tell you something. If that was you or me beating on kids, we'd have an arrest record. We'd be in jail, the whole thing. This whole thing stinks from beginning to end. And everybody knows it. So let's show them a presence out there. Let's let them know that the community knows what's going on, that these children were hurt and that community is not willing to stand up for them, and we will, since no one else will. Let's get our butts out there. Let's show them at the board meeting. Board meetings, they never like folks like you and I showing up, so let's show up and let them know what's really going on, that they need to fire this man, that at least right? At least they can, and we can be part of that. And if they choose to do that, we'll stand behind them. And then it becomes a completely different event. Then it becomes thank you to the Whitehall City School Board for doing the right thing. So that's what we have coming up directly. We are also working with the leaders from many different militia from many different states. And we are going to have an open carry event all on the same day at the same time, everybody in their respective cities. Everyone's going to take nice pictures and video, and we're going to have everybody send them into Unite Ohio, and then we're going to do development videos with it and put it all together. And I want you to think about, I know everybody can doubt really easily. Forget all that. That doesn't make any sense. You're living in America in 2014, almost 2015. And you live in this time when militia from 7 different states, minimum, hopefully, come together and all do an open carry rally in their own state at the same time. The last time states saw their militia communicating that way across state lines was 250 years ago. Think about it. We all know what happened then. That shows you how the citizenry is not willing to let their country go down the path that their ruling class is trying to send it. We're not, and we're coming together. We're changing the game. It's militia with their brothers and sisters in anonymous masks. That mask represents love and solidarity, equality. It shows that there is no race, no religion, no sexes when it comes to all of us trying to do the right thing for humanity, for people. So they stand with their patriot organizations as well. And this is all of us together. And like I said, we're changing the game. We're making it different because we're not willing to let our country go. So that's what we have coming up. Here in the future, we'll have more updates as to what we're doing. But right now, we're going to help out these families. And then in the midst of this, we're going to put together a couple of food drives as well. And then we also have, we're in some talks right now with a business venture that Unite Ohio is looking into that will also help the community. So hopefully this is something that'll work and work out. And everything we've put our hands in so far quite literally has turned to gold. So we're hoping we just stay on that path, and we appreciate everybody's support. Thank you to all of our militias. Thank you to Anonymous. Thank you to the patriot organizations that are out there fighting and getting petitions done. Anti-Common Core, Anti-Monsanto, End the Fed, Forgotten Country, Awaken Cincinnatians, Columbus Freedom Rally, everybody, and people in the local community that are contributing their music and their art and things like that, so that we can in turn show it to the community and show it via our platform of Unite Ohio. Please keep sending in your music. Please send. We're gonna promote everything you give us. So whether it's music or you crochet blankets, or if you're a sculptor or whatever it is, we'll promote it. So that's what we're here to do. And thank you to the Flag Lady down on High Street. Thank you to Live Truth Radio, Brian Lang. Thank you to the Big Plantation out in Pennsylvania. Thank you to Dr. Rima, RIMA. Check her out. All of our support from all the states, all the different groups. Thank you so much. We'll keep changing the game, and we'll keep doing it together. Thank you, everyone.